Well, yesterday was the over hour long Nintendo Direct, or just under an hour, whatever it was. I was going for like a couple hours there. And they announced several things, including Nintendo Labo is coming back, which I think someone actually just posted in the Discord server the price point. Yeah. we have, I presume this is USD, $100 for the Labo unit that just holds your Switch 2, and then $25 for the cardboard version. My god. What's 100 USD in DLC info? DK Island and Emerald Rush. Explore Donkey Kong's tropical home, DK Island. Enjoy the fast-paced challenge of Emerald Rush over and over again. I was just spending the past 6.5 hours playing a roguelike, because yesterday was the Direct, and then I had to immediately like head out of town, because this morning was a... What is that badge that he has there? A Voidco badge or something? I had to get a pier out of the lake, because every fall we pull the pier out of the lake, every spring it goes into the lake. You can't leave it in there during the winter or else the ice will destroy it, all that fun stuff. So I had to do that this morning. So I had to head out of town yesterday to be at the ready to do that this morning. So normally if something new that I want to showcase comes out during a Direct, I'm usually like, oh yeah, let's just keep the stream going and just continue with the new content right here and now. So under normal circumstances, I would have streamed this directly after the Direct. That's a lot of saying Direct. But I had to leave, so I couldn't. So I was like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow after I'm back in town. Then I got back in town, and then my family invited me to play Elden Ring Night Rain, and then I played that for the past 6.5 hours. Now it's 11:21 p.m. I am so night rained out. I could have potentially switched to Bloodborne, one of my other ongoing playthroughs right now. But I don't want to play any more Soulsborne right now. Plus, I also said that I would do this today. But now it's getting into the later hours, and I'm sure a lot of people are probably conked out and stuff. Lagoon Lair. So, this was $30, by the way. And from what I can tell, it added one new layer and a new roguelike mode to existing layers. That's all as far as I can tell. And I paid $30 for this. So, how do I... Does it say how I do it, though? Just DLC info. It's now available for purchase. Already purchased. So, it just always shows up there. DLC info. Not quite as egregious as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with its constant ad for DLC, but not the best thing either. Donkey on my Kong till I Bananza. That's right. I gotta remember how to play this game. So, I did my full playthrough of it, like, pretty concisely start to finish. I loved this game. And then I played it very briefly at Fragapalooza, and now it is the 13th of September currently. How do I... What game am I getting confused with where that was the map button? Where's the teleport thing? Whoops, I'm getting mixed up with the controller that I was just using, the PlayStation controller. I have to do this one. Yes, teleport. How's it going there, Lancer? And Nintendo has had a bit of a bad habit of, lately, of releasing expansions that really aren't all that worth the price, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Ooh, you get an app in addition to the enhancements that how many people are going to use. Jamboree TV and the stuff here, the biggest waste of $30 ever. Star-Crossed World, it was fun, it was good, but it's only 12 levels. So, like, it's pretty lackluster for content. And this seems to be one new layer and a roguelike mode that you can do across other existing layers. Is it really worth $30 when I could buy something like, this is my go-to example right now, like Hollow Knight Silksong for $26 in my currency? Or I just bought Final Fantasy VII Rebirth recently for $45 on sale. So for less than 2 of these expansions, I could get all of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, that Wicked Brew who brainwashed my husband is back. I saw him staking a claim on DK Island of all places. Such a pest. Oh, I guess we're going right there by teleporting. So, is it really worth your money when, I was just happening to my dad about why PTSD sucks so bad. He's never played a Pokemon game. Nice. Oh, DK Island is your home, you say? I suppose that makes sense. I could carry you both there if you so desire. Yeah. So, yeah, it makes sense to be on the surface. Shall I carry you to DK Island? Sure. Let's go to DK Island and see how quickly I potentially wasted $30. Because I feel like this is going to be another similar situation where it's like Mario Party Jamboree. I loved it. It might be my favorite new Mario Party game. Like, it's either one of my favorite Mario Party games or my new favorite Mario Party game, just in general. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I thought that game was really fun. Donkey Kong Bonanza, this is my favorite 3D platformer I've played in a while. But, Nintendo has been adding very, very lackluster content for some of their expansions lately. I think of a worthwhile content expansion pack for a Nintendo game. I'll think, is it fair to use Monolith Soft as an example here? I'll think of things like Torn of the Golden Country for Xenoblade 2 or Future Redeemed of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like, that's a lot of content there. It's a whole nother, like, mini game, essentially. Like, that is definitely worth the $30 price tag for something like that. But Nintendo's been charging $30 for expansions of very, very lackluster content lately. So after Mario Party Jamboree and Kirby and the Forgotten Land, my hopes are not exactly super high for this. Also, I was halfway through a documentary on the Ouya? Is that how you pronounce that? Gotta remember how I play this game, man. Punch downward? What is this? What are these? What is this thing? Bonus stage, bouncing for gold. Also, it's gonna be nice to kind of play this after the past 6.5 hours of Night Rain. Apparently, my cousin and my little cousin were playing it a lot more earlier today, all of this morning, and then the 6.5 hours with me. They've been going hard on the new mode, it sounds like. Well, I'll have missed the one in that top right corner. Was this the layout I usually use, or did I use the one where my camera was a bit lower? Because I don't remember. I guess I could always look at my old parts and find out, but meh. Meh. Yeah, it's called the Deep of Night. It's basically ranked mode, where it's like, if you win, your level, like your experience goes up, and you can level up. If you lose, then either you'll stay at the same rank if you got really far, or, well, as we found out, as we failed really miserably in the beginning, you lose points and can rank down. And the higher the levels, the harder it gets for however long. I guess for those that really want a challenge and want to get to the point where they're hovering right around their level where it's really challenging them. So, I'm at level 2 right now, I just got to. They're at level 3. We just lost a bunch of points for losing the last game. They're at level 3 after grinding it out like all day here. The higher difficulty you go to, the higher chances that the boss at the end will be an Everdark version, which is like the super hard mode version. So, we've been kind of messed up when we've run into the Everdark versions, and yeah, you don't know whether it's gonna be normal or Everdark until you reach it. Squawks. Squawk!
Oh, you're the base friend. Hello.
Question is the ranking system better or worse than GSP? So far, I would say better because it's PvE, and it's just like, yeah, you're just challenging yourself against the computer. As opposed to GSP and Smash Ultimate, where it's like, everyone just cares about bringing their GSP up as high as possible, so everyone becomes a tryhard and no one's just playing for fun anymore. And if somebody loses to you, they're like, oh, I can't win this and raise my GSP. And they just leave. And then you're stuck trying to matchmake against people your GSP for like ever. Whereas in For Glory, at least you could find people consistently. So then you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs for however long. And then you leave and then you queue into another game. And it's like, oh, surprise, this one is 3-player free-for-all with all items. And if you quit out, you're going to get punished. And it's just I hate the online of Smash Ultimate so much. For Glory had its flaws, but so much better than Smash Ultimate's online. But yeah, and then you lose enough times, it becomes straight up impossible to get said character in Elite Smash. Yep. Yeah, if you haven't played a character very much and you play them, then how much you win or lose, or how much you gain or lose with GSP changes by a lot. But if it's a character you've been playing for a while, then your rank barely changes because the game assumes that that's where you should be at. So if you go out of Elite Smash and then lose another 1 or 2 more or something like that, then guess what? You're probably never getting back into Elite Smash ever again. Like, why can't Elite Smash just be a mode? Maybe call it something like, I don't know, For Glory? Anyway, don't get me started about Elite Smash right now. I didn't remember if I had the go over water thing. Never even unlocked Elite Smash. I did for several characters, and I'm pretty sure that my actual mains of Pokemon Trainer and Aegis are very low in Elite Smash right now, and that, like, I've played them enough that they're probably pretty locked in Elite Smash. There's probably not risk of them falling out, but it is always in the back of my mind. The character I play the third most is definitely at risk of getting knocked out of Elite Smash if I play her one more time. So I just never want to play her in Elite Smash because I'm worried that, like, she's never going to get back in again. And because you gain and lose so much when it's a character that you haven't played all that much, and there was a time I actually tried to get all my characters in Elite Smash when there was a time that I stupidly cared about that. The game seems to think that my best character is Roy. When do I play Roy? I'm not Sate Jam. But if memory serves, I'm pretty sure that my Switch is convinced that my best character is Roy. That's my highest GSP. When that is not remotely true. It is such a fundamentally screwed system. Just my luck. I find a fortune's worth of green, shiny, profitable emerald ore. But I don't have a single peon left to do the heavy lifting for me. Hmm? You two, again? Hang on, this is actually perfect timing. Relax, Pauline. I've turned over a new leaf. No more brat napping for me. You're the one I need this time, DK. After making some strategic cuts, Voidco is once again the mightiest mining organization on the surface. Now that I'm back on top, everyone wants to work for me. But I scout my own talent, so here's the deal. I accept your application, DK. Bananas? Then you're hired. With those mighty muscles of yours, I'm sure you'll be promoted to Banana Director in no time. Your job is simple. Collect as much emerald ore for me as you can. No Banandium root? Staff shortage, eh? Don't remind me of those treacherous underperforming ingrates. You're my stuff now, DK. And Voidco is depending on you. Well, what else? Make it quick. No Banandium root? You're still hung up on that ridiculous Banandium root thing? Why would I ever go back for that gaudy trinket? Emerald ore's the new root. Better even. I'll leave that silly legend to a certain greedy, scream-stealing crock who will not be mentioned further. Instead, I'll sell my emerald energy to wealthy buyers all over the world that speak only in hmms. And then I'll finally be rich beyond my wildest fantasies. Well, what else? Make it quick. Emerald ore? I discovered a raw, unripened form of Banandium gold deep underground. It glows green with powerful energy. And somehow, the composition is closer to that of emeralds. For my next business venture, I'm going to adjust my audio very slightly on OBS because I'm getting into the red, and that is a little bit concerning, and hopefully my audio quality hasn't been too crazy while I've been reading out this guy's lines. For my next business venture, I'm collecting as much of this rare and powerful emerald ore as I can. It's a brilliant plan. I'd wager even you can see why, DK. If I monopolize this emerald resource, I can charge whatever I want and make an obscene profit.
He's so pushy. But hunting for emeralds together, you and me, that would be so much fun. What do you think?
No choice. Emerald Rush is now available to play. Start an Emerald Rush. Well, I thought I could make like a hideaway here for a second. Yeah, it's funny because I've played in tournament before, but I've never unlocked Elite Smash because I hate quick play. It's so bad. Time to change. Okay. Like I'm definitely nowhere near like a super try-hard competitive player or anything like that. But outside of that, I'd like to think that I'm pretty decent at Smash Ultimate.
Looking good.
Like, what the? You're back to that. What did I have you wearing before? Wait, gold mining gear. I don't know. That one, because sure. That's that there. And then, yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. Like, I think that if I'd played in the Fragapalooza singles this year, I think I would have been able to win that. If I played in this Fragapalooza singles last year, I think I probably would have come in second. I think D's hands would have kicked my face in. If I were to play the year before that, I think it probably would have also been second. Bourne was playing that year, and he was really, really good. I don't think I would have been able to beat him or D's hands in tournament. But for the most part, I think I would have probably been able to get to that point there. So, you know, I like to think that I'm pretty decent. Wow. I know that Fragapalooza isn't also the most competitive tournament ever, but, I mean, I'm also not a try-hard said tournament I played. It was Fragapalooza Online, got my ass beat by Carvia. Didn't we all? Except for Silvers.
Okay, get out there and collect as much emerald as you can find. It's mine.
Sure.
Hold on. You're a Voidco employee now. You have to wear this when you're on the job.
You borrowed an official Voidco helmet. Your other staff members didn't have to wear that.
That's your official Voidco emerald collecting helmet. As in, that's all you'll be able to collect while wearing it.
That's all you'll be able to collect while wearing... Wait, what? That's your official Voidco emerald collecting helmet. As in, that's all you'll be able to collect while wearing it. Oh, saying that while you're wearing this hat, you can only collect emeralds. I didn't understand what that sentence meant at first.
There's one minor side effect. You have to say bye-bye to those hard-earned banana skills of yours. But it's just temporary. I swear I'll make sure your skills are fully restored after your work is complete.
Yeah, because it's roguelike stuff. I just finished playing one roguelike, and now I'm playing another. Kill me now. Also playing my main because Carvia was using psychological warfare. So, does it just start it here? DK Island. Will Void have a stand set up across the different layers or something? I'm not going to showcase Emerald Rush in every single layer.
Your job is to collect Banandium in its emerald form for me. As you'll see, all of the Banandium gold on this island has reverted to its glorious green, unripened emerald color. That means a bunch of other stuff has turned green to match. Seek and smash as much emerald as you can, and don't forget to hunt for items too. I've given you a quota to fill. Bring me 50.
Round 1? Are these gonna be, like, timed? Oh, they totally are timed. I have to... that layout. Whoa, we're getting frame drops here. Whoa.
You met the quota. We get tougher on you, I'll be raising your quota after every round. Now, use the time you have left to grab as many extra goodies as you can.
Go, 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 go. Wah. Boop. Wah. Goodies. Huh? What? More treasure chests will appear while smashing terrain. More items will appear while smashing terrain. Yet, rogue-like stuff here. Restore health. Change goal. Buzzoid demolisher. More emerald ore will appear after you defeat a Buzzoid. I don't know what those are. More items will appear while smashing terrain. I don't know. Sure. Go, 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 go. Look at this. A banana. Punch power 1. And I can get more emerald ore will appear after defeating an enemy based on the number of skills you've unlocked. Sure. Here's some actual bananas. Guess I can use those to heal here. I don't know. Do I go this way or something now? Something or other? Wah. Wah. By opening the map, I assume that pauses the timer. How would I find bananas this way? What? Find banana. Top 10 lies in video game history? Better glare. Oh, these are bananas. It shows the actual skills on them. I missed a thing over there. I don't think I need better glare. I never used the glare. I don't know. What?
Look at you hunting emerald ore for me. I should give you more orders to follow. I know. I'll assign you extra goals to achieve while you're on the job. Complete these tasks for me and I'll throw in bonus rewards for you. Hold L to make your silly music and see if it helps you find my goal.
Defeat Emerald Crocoids. Nowadays I only play Smash with my streamer buddy. DM friend of me decides to boot it up, and that's not a hyper-competitive environment. Yeah, fair enough. Skill and quick storage. Nowadays I pretty much only play Smash at Fragapalooza and with family. Is the way it is for me. Just because I will still sometimes play with Carvia from time to time just for fun. Usually when I have an event like Fragapalooza coming up and I want to practice. And it's real fun to play with family. But outside of that, I don't really have those I'm regularly playing with online. And while I did used to like playing online in the Smash 4 days where I started like my whole content creation stuff, it's just so miserable with Smash Ultimate that I can't be bothered. Defeating an enemy while your health is full. More Emerald Ore will appear after defeating an enemy based on the number of skills you've unlocked. More Emerald Ore will appear while smashing emerald roots or wooden containers. To 180%? Sure, that. Okay, this is a banana, so just like... Oh. Where does that send me? Oh. Whoops, what am I doing, man? Well, whatever. Here. Give me this. Where's the... It is not showing me shit about where the objective is. Up. I don't know. Last time I was playing Smash over there, I was playing as a Macho Man Randy Savage me brawler. Nice.
Yeah, you got 50 for me.
Those like bonus objectives? Are these the subsequent rounds?
Well, not bad. I gave you some warp barrels as a reward. You can use them on the spots with R plus ZR. Or you can open the map with minus and pick a specific destination.
What do these do for me here? Oh, it's the skills. I'm also up here while smashing emerald roots or wooden containers. I need to go defeat the crocoids, which are... I have no friggin' idea where. I don't know, man. So, I've already met the quota of 150, because I'm ahead of the game. I'm just cool like that. Where the heck would the crocoids be, huh? Does it say that there? Is that my objective? Is that what that is? I guess so. Hey, you guys. Here, boop. And then, boop. Do that. And then, goal cleared. Okay. After defeating enemy based on the number of skills you... Sure. I don't know.
Heads up. It's a goal.
I'm destroying all the things. So now I have to... What? Beat up more of these guys here? Yeah. Southwest Beach. Here, will this make it faster? Okay. Like how the music changes a bit with this. Okay, well, I'll have to read that in a hot second here. Is that not? Yeah, it is all of them. Goal cleared. Okay. More chips and emerald ore will appear when opening treasure chests. More emerald ore when you defeat a crocoid will be earned after you clear one of Void's goals. What are the other goals that I don't know. Also, why are we working for the business bad guy? Wasn't the whole point of this game that he's an evil, greedy bastard? Yep, it was, but we need a cool, fun character. Try clearing this goal to give us our roguelike time mode thing here. Defeat emerald crocoids. Where? What? Well. Can I, like... Where are these warp things? I can warp here. Said he gave me warp barrels. Don't know what exactly this means. There's better flutter over this way. Here, better flutter. Skill, better flutter. And then, I don't know, sure, this. Here, fast travel thing. Does all this stuff reset every run that you do as well? Basically resets the area. Round 2 cleared.
Yeah, you got 150 for me.
Okay. Bananas now contain new skills. Also, thematically, DK is supposed to be like a nature guardian type character, so on all levels, this team up makes no sense.
Looks like the banana rewards changed. Check the map with minus to see what's what.
Okay, my quota's 300 now, which I've already done. How do I... Does this bring me up to the crocoid thing? I think it does, right? Yep. It sure does. Goal cleared. There we go. Fossil radar. All fossil locations can be seen there. What are the fossils just give me the skills here? that I can upgrade?
Time for a goal.
Defeat Emerald Buzzoids. Whoops, what am I doing? Emerald Buzzoids are apparently over there? So should I go down there like this? I guess I could teleport, but, what's this? It's a banana. Better collecting +1. I can get, 1 additional warp barrel in your inventory. Wait, are they consumables? After you clear 1 avoids goals? Sure. So this teleporting thing. Void goal. How do I switch back to the other view? Oh, LR? How do I... Warps.
Should we go there?
Okay, yeah, it is a consumable. Gotcha. Okay. So if I go defeat these dudes here... Whoops. I guess I can't hit them while they're spinning? Do I need to just, like... I guess I have to do that, yeah. Do that here. Goal cleared. Sure. Based on the amount that I've done.
Oh my god.
At the checkpoint. After being a Buzzoid. Sure, those, I guess. Do I need to restore my health using, like, the skill up things? Hit what checkpoint? What are you talking about? It's not marked on my map. I don't get it. Once again, Mr. Red Rockaway Demolisher or his Cuckold Demolisher. I can read, I swear to God. What checkpoint are you talking about, game? I'm holding L, it's not showing me. I am so confused. Round 3 cleared.
Yeah, you got 300 from me.
Okay, let's go to 500.
Yeah, looks like someone's trying for Employee of the Month. Now listen up. All I want is emerald ore. You can keep any chips you find and use them to help you on the job. Open the skills menu and up and spend those chips to boost your productivity.
Huh? I don't understand the question. What? Spend emerald chips to unlock new skills. So... I guess I can get more health this way, because the number of apple juice cans you can carry. All the things here. I mean, what's the important stuff there? Charger dash. I think that's important. Yeah, I did. You are correct. Yeah, to this, please. But yeah. Yeah, I did a full playthrough of it. Are the chunks gonna be super important here? Better charge jump? Yeah, this is the double jump thing, Bob. I was there. Better glare, jump burst. Man, I don't know. Kong armor. Range of destruction. Apparently you don't even need this to do a double jump, but I don't know the technique to avoid that, so... Here, I'll get this really quickly. Better collecting. More emerald ore up here. Emerald perks you've gotten. Sure, avoids goals. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good here. Can you ride? Lame. Where is the goal? It doesn't show up. Hit the checkpoint. Where? What?
Should we go there?
Over that way somewhere? I don't know. I don't know where it wants me to go. Oh. Maybe it was just hit any checkpoint? I don't know. More items will appear while smashing terrain. I don't know. Wait, that barely increased anything. Why did I do that?
Time for a goal.
Defeat Emerald Buzzoids, which are where? What? I don't understand, man. But yeah. That's a big increase there, but how often am I breaking those? Defeating an enemy based on the number of skills you've unlocked? Sure. Wait, how much does refresh cost, I wonder? Here, just like... Here, do this, and then like... Here, look, this will bring me up fast. Okay, I mean, like... Goal cleared. But yeah. Why Emerald Aura appear after defeating an enemy based on the number of emerald perks you've gained? I don't know. My health isn't full right now. I'm gonna need to fill up at some point. Heads up, here's a goal! Defeat Emerald Buzzoids, which are over there. Actually. Here, may as well do that. Okay. Can you die, please? There we go. I defeated the Emerald Buzzoids. There we go. And then... Sure. Yep. Do that, please.
Time for a goal.
Defeat Emerald Buzzoids again. Now they're over there. Here.
Okay, well, yeah, you got 500 for me.
Well, next quota 800. Bananas now contain new skills.
Check the map of the mine to see where the bananas are located.
Round 5.
Okay.
Wah. And then these guys must die. Wah. I said these guys must die. Dang it. Here we go. And then, but yeah. Also, the DLC for Ragnarok is free. Valhalla, it's a roguelike with a post-game story, but it's incredible. Never thought I'd see free DLC, but here we are. Oh, also beat Ragnarok the other night around 22 hours. Fucking awesome game. No, you've seen the cutscenes before. The ending sequence is absolute peak. It is pretty good. When you said the DLC for Ragnarok is free Valhalla, I was thinking Assassin's Creed Valhalla because the final DLC is called Dawn of Ragnarok. Sure. This thing, Bob.
Time for a goal.
Smash the emerald lumps. There's a banana right here. Also, I have a whole bunch of chips here. I mean, I can't go wrong with something like that, right? Yeah, I have my Bananzas last longer there. Gotcha, gotcha. This whole segment is so chaotic and fast. Yeah, it sure seems like, Is this a barrel there? Hey, look, an apple juice. So, the goal was where? Down? How about this? Okay, well, here, I'm smashing the lumps. There we go, goal cleared. I got a mystery thing for that of... Emerald Aura appear after defeating it. My health isn't full anyway. Defeating an enemy based on the number of skills you've unlocked. Sure, that, I guess. Here's a banana.
Try clearing this goal.
Skill spin shot. When opening treasure chest. Have I opened a single treasure chest yet? What's the point of this? Increase it by 1%. When, don't know what exactly this means. 42 to 43%. Wow, big increase there. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the Pokemon DLC? I'm so mad they announced DLC before the game even came out. Yep, I agree. And I'm also kind of ticked off at the fact that the Generation 6 starters can finally Mega Evolve, but it's locked behind fear of missing out bullshit of you needing to participate in the ranked online battles and to achieve a certain rank in the ranked online battles each season. Season 1 is Greninja, Season 2 is Delphox, and then Season 3 is Chestnut. So you can't even use the Delphox or the Chestnut one at launch. Yeah, they're timed PvP events where you need to participate in the online and rank up enough to unlock them after they finally unveiled the Gen 6 having their own Mega Evolutions. Plus, another thing that recently came out, apparently if you transfer a Pokemon from Pokemon Home into Pokemon Legends ZA, you can't pull them back out again. So I guess you can put Pokemon into Legends ZA from Pokemon Home, but if you do, you can never pull them out again. They are subjected to the worst possible fate imaginable for our Pokemon. They're trapped in France. Wimbledon Royal Pure defeating an enemy while your health is full. I don't know. Well, holy shit, the DLC here with multiple options for different stuff is exactly like the Valhalla DLC, so it's a roguelike in that as well, is what you're saying. I don't know here. Yeah, it's a one-way prison to France, is what it is. Well, there's some fossils over here. So, I mean, I'm kind of sad that doesn't refill my current thing all the way. The rest of the way. Okay. I don't know. Give me these fossils. Give them to me. I said give them to me, damn it! Give me these fossils, dang it. I don't know. More Emerald Ore appear after defeating an enemy based on the number of skills you've unlocked. Sure. More of that. Give me this thing now. Based on the number of emerald perks you have obtained. Sure, it's really stacking up on the right side there. Look at that. Look how many things there are. Emerald lumps. It's over there. Let's go ahead and teleport this way. Rogue means I just thought that rogue meant like dungeon-esque. It's open to interpretation. Is definitely the case. But generally roguelikes is like it changes every time. The stuff that you get is semi-random among a set of possibilities. Roguelike elements ensure that every play session is different from the last. I don't know, man. More items will appear while smashing terrain. Sure. Yeah. And you start from like the very beginning every run that you do. Hey, France is pretty nice, except for Paris because that's where all the violence happens, but the rest of it's pretty nice. Well, too bad we're in Paris and Legends ZA.
Yeah, you got 800 for me.
So is round 6 all it's gonna be? That's really not that hard. If next quota is 1,500. I already have about 7,000. This doesn't really seem that challenging. Like, unless difficulty goes up with later things. Smash the emerald lumps. Where? What? This way? Excuse me. Wow. I'll take this, I guess. I don't know. More emerald ore up here while smashing bananium roots or wooden containers. I don't know. Well, I mean,
Wah! Give me this banana.
Zebras love bananas. Did I not even get it? No, I did. I guess I just, okay, well, I don't know. Dang, I didn't quite make it up there. Come on, emerald lump. Here we go. But yeah, literally Valhalla DLC, but it's got a story tied to it too. But at least Valhalla is free. This here is, yep, $30. I saw someone on Twitter comparing this to Silksong, that they were both $20, presumably in the States. Whereas here, Silksong is $26, so Silksong is actually cheaper here. I know that's like one of the biggest indie games this year. So when you could get like a full-on, like, critically acclaimed indie game for like $26, or a roguelike mode that you can play and one new layer in Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's like, is it really worth it? Or the other example that I keep on using is that I bought Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for $45. Why would I get this for $30, or this for $30, or this for $30, when I could save up just a smidge more and get, like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for $45. I keep on using that as my example, just because I got it for like a really good price that I'm happy with. I don't know anything about the game. Maybe the game is shit. And maybe I won't be using it as an example in the future. Find it when I eventually play it. But yeah,
Try clearing this goal.
where? What? Okay. Boop. There we go. Done. Goal cleared. Like, you basically just have to clear one goal at this point after I've, okay, well. But yeah, I also like to note that with Legends EA's time PvP events, if you want to get Mega Chestnut, you basically need to speedrun the game to get a competitive team in time. Yeah, I guess so, huh? But yeah, time PvP events, what, man? I just lost all hope in Pokemon. Yeah, you have to get to a high enough rank, we don't know what that is yet, in each of the season's, like, competitive PvP modes in order to get the Mega Evolution Stones for Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut. So, Greninja's Season 1, Delphox is Season 2, and Chestnut is Season 3. It's not entirely clear if there's going to be a way to get them later, or if that's just lost forever if you don't get them now. So as a consumer, if you for sure want them, the only thing that you can do is for sure get the game at launch and start grinding the competitive PvP. Because if you guess wrong about them being available after the fact, well, then now you're locked out of them forever and you're not getting them. So, you know, there's that. It's great. Just did it for me. I'm too salty now. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up Legends ZA now. Yeah, if I wasn't a content creator, I wouldn't pick up Legends ZA. If I wasn't a content creator, I wouldn't have picked up this DLC, this DLC, this DLC. Just friggin' waste of money, man. In games that I all really like. I really like Super Mario Party Jamboree. I really like Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I really like Donkey Kong Bonanza. But Nintendo is just charging like their standard $30 DLC prices for like the tiniest little twiddly wink of content, it seems like. But yeah. Now Mega Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja are only available if you do a series of time PvP events. Well, even if you do participate, if you don't get good enough rank, I guess you just don't get them, because it said that you have to achieve a certain rank in order to get them. I know it's Greninja, then Delphox, then Chestnut. Not Chestnut, Delphox, Greninja. Yeah, Greninja's the first one. So whenever Gen 10 comes out, we can't even transfer them in there. Yeah, the Pokemon are locked in there. So the progress in that game doesn't matter too much. It's not something that you'll be able to keep into future games like other Pokemon games, even like you could with Legends ZA or Legends Arceus. Yeah, I remember the Terra Leak there. So expensive being a gamer nowadays, it really is. Apparently Gen 10 is based in Greece from the Terra Leak. Well, no wonder prices are getting so expensive. We're gonna go through a financial crisis there.
Try clearing this goal.
I could have just, like, whatever, man. Boop. There we go, goal cleared. But yeah, I swear to God, I hope Gen 10 is not open world. Much prefer Pokemon is linear. Yep, same here. Here, another gold champ here. A number of void goals you've cleared.
Heads up, here's a goal.
Here, another skill, I guess. Give me these. I think it's about to end, and I think round 6 is the final round. Completed.
Nice swag.
We did it! We're amazing!
I do like the animation there. A. Is A the highest, or is it like an S rank? Oh, it's difficulty 1 here. So maybe the lower the sub-layer, the harder they are or something. Bonuses earned. Oh, and then I get a bunch of Banandium gems. Okay. Final results. Okay. Interesting. Current job title, Banana Associate. New layer unlocked. You can now try an Emerald Rush in the Canyon layer. Oh, so if I want a challenge, I can't even dip down to the lowest layer, can I? Oh, I got these a few points here. New Emerald perks unlocked. Wild Warrior, Wind Up Beat, and Impactful Punches will appear for selection. New Emerald perks unlocked. Fearless Flyer, Explosive Beat, Hyper Hopper, and Jumpin' Beat will appear for selection. Okay, I'll get neckwear coming up here. There's an ultimate neckwear if you do all this stuff here. Okay, so like there's some progression with this mode.
More precious emerald, all for me. I'll add a few chips for you.
Okay,